guys, so we would decided to go ahead and record a Zoom meeting, and we'll share it of Christine. And so she's the person that's right next to me in the video. Christine and I are going to kind of read it to you guys, introduce you to Wilder, and we'll share the challenge again. So I apologize, we had issues with Facebook Live. Hopefully those worked out next week. So guys, this is Christine, and she's with the Zoom Inspire Coalition. And if you want to kind of share what that is, I think that'd be special before we read our story.
Sure. Hi guys, I'm Christine. I'm the Montezuma Inspire Coalition coordinator, and the Montezuma Inspire Coalition has been around in Montezuma County since about 2016, starting in the planning phases. And we're a group of a lot of organizations that try to bring you conservation and outdoor recreation opportunities in your community. And our hope, especially during this awesome virtual time, is that we can let you guys know a little bit more about us, share a little bit about our partners, because we have so many people that do anything from yoga to gardening to conservation to going rafting. There's just so much that our coalition tries to bring to the community. And our goal is to get youth outside, and so we're trying to get you outside with some challenges here with the City of Cortez Rec folks, even though we're coming to you from inside our homes where we're being safe. But we're going to show you, or we're going to read this book about Wilder. It's about the shortest day of the year, which is December 21st. So I'm going to go ahead and pull him up here. And if you guys do want to access this book later, we'll post a link to it, and you have the option to just pull it up as a PDF on a computer or a phone. And you also have the option to buy the book if you really, really like it. So I'm going to pull him up.
And we both got to meet Wilder, or were introduced to Wilder, not got to meet him, but were introduced to Wilder because of the coalition. So I thought that was pretty neat. You want to go ahead and start? Do you want me to start?
I'll let you start.
So it's Wilder and the very, very, very short day, kind of like our life, right? Let's see. Deep in the Rockies, the sun rose and woke soundly sleeping, snoring Wilder. Good morning, son. It's another great day to play, said Wilder, brushing the snow from his fur. Oh, Wilder, said the sun, don't you remember? Today is the very shortest day of the year. I can't play very long. Let's go down.
Trying to scroll. There we go.
So look, there's Wilder. He's pretty awesome, right? Wilder was bewildered, confused, and confuzzled. Then an idea struck. What if we race to the tippy top of the tallest peak? If I win, you'll stay and play. You want to take over for a minute?
Sure. The sun thought for a moment and then smiled. You're on, Wilder. And then so the two set off. Wilder lumbered up the trail, determined to win, but all of a sudden he came to a screeching stop. An ooey gooey chocolatey smell wafted around Wilder. He followed his nose straight to a campfire where silly squirrels were making s'mores. Wilder explained to the smallest squirrel, so good to see you, come join us. Well, he's eating a s'more. Well, I did skip breakfast this morning, thought Wilder. I'll stop for just one quick little s'more. One scrumptious s'more turned into two, then three. Before he knew it, Wilder was telling campfire stories and laughing with the squirrels. He had forgotten all about the time. Didn't you say something about a race, Wilder? His squirrel friend asked. Oh no, Wilder looked up at the sky. The sun was far, far ahead.
Want me to take over? You know, Wilder, whenever we need to get anything in a hurry, get anywhere in a hurry, we call the falcon, said Mama Squirrel. The who, he asked, but she was already making the call. Squeak! Moments later, 5 mighty peregrines flew in from the west. Wilder, meet Freddie, Francis, Frederica, Philippe, and little Frankie Falcon, she cheered. Freddie, our pal here, needs a ride. Can you help? Look at the falcons. See which one's which. You'll have to name them when you guys read it, okay? Oh my goodness, look at them carrying Wilder. Kind of silly. The birds looked at Wilder's enormous body. Giving squirrels a ride was one thing, but Wilder was way bigger than anything they had carried before. Determined to help, the falcons carefully grasped onto Wilder's coat and flapped their wings with all their might. Up, up, up into the sky they raced. But the birds grew more and more tired, carrying Wilder's heavy body. Can't hold much longer, cried Philippe Falcon as Wilder slipped from the gentle grasp of his talons. The others couldn't hold him either, and suddenly Wilder was falling from the sky.
Ah, screamed Wilder. Just then an enormous cloud appeared. Gotcha, he bellowed, and with one mighty gust, Wilder floated across the sky to a safe landing on the fluffiest, deepest pile of snow in the mountains. Poof! He climbed out of the huge snowbank. Wilder spotted the sun heading toward the peak. He set off west, back on track in the great race with the sun. With each stride, Wilder ran faster and faster. He was winning. Suddenly, Wilder came to a clearing in the trees. Oh no, he shouted. His path to victory was blocked by a rushing, racing river. The current was much too strong for Wilder to wade across. Wilder sat down next to the river, wondering how he would ever make it to the other side. As he was thinking, he felt a tap, tap, tap on his shoulder. Wilder looked up. Standing beside him was a magical forest gnome. If going upriver is what you wish, look no further than the mighty fish. The gnome smiled and let out a little dance.
What's on that page? I think we skipped.
With a wave of the gnome's arm, a boat appeared. Oh, thank you. I don't know how I'll ever repay you, said Wilder. Silly friend, repay me with fun. Enjoy this time in your race with the sun. The gnome pranced back into the trees. Wilder climbed into the boat, then joyfully seized the reins and mushed the magical fish upstream. They pulled Wilder higher and higher toward the mountain peak. He looked to the sky to see the sun behind him. But the river came to an end at the base of a wondrous waterfall. Wilder had to get to the top to win the race, but it was too tall and too steep for him to climb.
Wilder leapt from the boat and surveyed the base of the waterfall, worrying how he would ever scale the wall and beat the sun. Just then, Wilder heard someone call his name. Wilder, hey Wilder, up here. Perched on the cliff was his mountain goat cousin, Gertie. Wilder called up, I'm so glad to see you. I'm trying to get to the top, but I don't know how I'll ever make it. You're part goat, aren't you, Gertie? Just climb. Wilder thought for a moment. He had always known he was part goat, and he wanted to win the race. So he gathered up all his courage and bravery, and with a deep breath took his very first careful step. You got this, she cheered, step by step, rock by rock. Wilder grew more confident as he scaled the wall. He was climbing all on his own, straight to the top. He moved just like a mountain goat. Wilder climbed the final steps to the peak. Sure, he'd beaten the sun in their great race. But as he cleared the last rock, there she was, shining brightly and waiting patiently for him. The sun had won. I tried so hard. Will you please stay and play? Begged Wilder.
Oh, Wilder, the son laughed. Today was full of fun new adventures. You ate s'mores with squirrels, flew with falcons, boated with a magical fish, and learned how to climb a mountain. Even though you lost the race, you won the day. Wilder smiled. Can we play tomorrow? He asked. Of course, exclaimed the son. The sun tucked behind the western peak as Wilder happily tromped home down the mountain. Wilder snuggled under his blanket of moss and leaves. He drifted off to sleep, dreaming of all the magic of the very, very, very shortest day of the year.
Okay, guys, thank you for sharing and listening to us read this story. I think it's a pretty awesome, fun story. It's really exciting to see all of the fun things that Wilder got to do, from eating s'mores to climbing up a mountain. I know that we all probably don't have a mountain in our backyard, but we can always make things fun and use our imagination. So that leaves us with our backyard challenge. Do something fun, get outdoors, go for a walk, pick some flowers, pretend to climb a mountain, and have some fun. Don't forget to share your pictures on Facebook or Instagram, #Cortez Outdoors. And we do want to say thank you, Christine, for joining us and reading these videos or reading this book with us. And parents, we will have the book linked below for a PDF.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Don't forget, join us next week for the Arbor Day celebration.